Peace. What's happening? Good morning. Assalamu alaikum. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Listen, this is your brother Tommy Muhammad, aka Bro Tigo the Beat Banger, downtown Atlanta. Here, basically visiting Occupy Atlanta site again today. Yesterday, I showed you the barricades where the police basically had a move of intimidation to make the movement. Basically, it was a scare tactic, but they might try to make a move still, because the mayor didn't give a particular date and time in which he plans to make his move. But I'm back here the next day in the morning, and everyone is still here, and there hasn't been any arrests so far. The tents are still here. So this is the location that was formerly called Woodruff Park, as you can see on the sign, but now it's been officially renamed Troy Davis Park, in honor of, in recognition and memorializing, so that we don't ever forget the brother who was killed by the state of Georgia. So let's go over here and see what's going on right now with the Occupy family out here. As a student of the teaching of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, we are advocates of doing for self and being independent, establishing an independent solution to all these problems as a people. But however, we are in solidarity for all the oppressed people who have a issue with the common enemy, which is the wicked, the evil, rich, the bloodsuckers of the poor. In our lessons, we're taught about percentages of different types of people that the great Master W. Fard Muhammad, that when he divided up humanity into these three categories, as far as the people who have information. He said you have what's called the 10%ers, the 85%ers, and that leaves the 5%. Peace to the God. And this basic beef, some of y'all don't know what the Occupy movement is all about. The basic beef is the 85ers are now waking up to basically dethrone the 10%. And these people are out here today for a lot of those reasons. They're tired of being taken advantage of. And so the banking system, the government system that has been ruling the United States and worldwide has basically been sucking the blood economically and in other ways when it comes to black people, culturally, spiritually, and a whole bunch of other ways. But the reason why people out here right now, they're actually posted up on this board, as you can see right here. I'll see if I can get a shot of it. See that? Why are you here? And if you look at some of the reasons why people said they're here. So look at that one in red. So my children won't have to slave endless hours for minimum wage just to feed and shelter themselves. That's just an example of why some of the people are here. And basically, see, they don't want to be made slaves no more. And see, we're reaching critical mass, just like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, that once you have 100% dissatisfaction, you're going to see 100% change. And now, black people and other groups who are considered minorities in the United States have suffered and rallied and protested for many years. So this is nothing new to us. This is this daily routine of dealing with this enemy oppressor. But now you have poor whites and others who are suffering the servitude, the slavery, debt slavery, as the Honorable Elijah Muhammad called it. So now the issue is so universal that you have people of all walks of life deciding to say, you know what, get it. They camping out here, you can see. I know the media is trying to show you just a few people out here like it's just a small little movement. But first of all, there's over 1,500 cities that's doing exactly this. Look at all these tents. People was camping out here. They for real with it, and they not leaving until they get some kind of movement or some type of proposal that indicates there's gonna be a change. Now, personally, I'm telling you, ain't nothing gonna change until people get up and do something for themselves. This is good though, because what this does is bring awareness. It makes people talk about it. it keeps it in the front of people's attention and in front of people's minds. So to do any kind of form of protest, a demonstration, what this is a demonstration that we will occupy. We will not stand by idly and not make our voices heard. So this is why you see all these people out here. Part of this movement is to help be a voice to the voiceless and the homeless. And so there's a lot of homeless people that live in this park. There's a lot of homeless people that live in different parts around Atlanta, especially Pine Street, Peachtree and Pine. There's a homeless shelter that's being threatened to be shut down. So one of the demands that's developing, and even though this movement doesn't have an official list of demands, one of the things that's been proposed so far is that the shelter not be shut down. And it has something to do with the water bill the city is using as its justification. So whatever the case is, I'm just showing my solidarity, standing in the support of the people, because these people are waking up to the wickedness of a system that must be stopped, and it will be stopped. And as far as black people specifically is concerned, no matter what these bankers decide to do or the government decides to do, after all this protesting, because we've done this already. This is not new. This is something we did in the 60s, in the 50s. After all the protesting, we ended up with integration, assimilation, and as a people, we still ended up being dependent upon another people. So at the end of the day, as the Honorable Louis Farrakhan is saying right now, we need to be separate, but integration with separation. Just like you see Chinatown, just like you see the Jewish community, just like you see the West Indian communities, we need to have our own. We need land. We need some of this good stuff right here. See this ground right here? This is earth. In this earth, there's natural resources, iron ore. There's all kind of resources, the same resources that these oppressors who build buildings like that, big old buildings like that, that rule and take over the people that's down here. All they doing is going to the earth and taking the natural resources out the earth and selling it to you and I, making useful products. There's nothing stopping us, these group of people or any group of people, from coming together and using their intelligence and the wisdom and technology to make useful things out of the earth. And that way we don't have to depend on these bastards. We don't need them because they're human beings just like us. And then, as Minister Farrakhan is teaching us, that you can't just go on the earth and do it yourself because they will try to take it. You have to have an army. That's why we got the Mighty Men of the FOI, the FDT, and other movements like the Black Panther Party. You're gonna have to defend what's yours. So that's at the end of the day, bottom line. So, but I still stand with the protesters here. I'm a part of this. I still stand with those who stand against the enemy, and I'm lending my support. And this is why I participate in Occupy Atlanta, is that to help amplify these voices that are being shouting out all over the world. Shout out to all the Occupy movements worldwide. May Allah bless us all. May Allah be with us. May Allah protect us, and may make us successful in our plea for just justice. We don't want nothing. We don't want nothing complicated. We just asking for this. You see the sun and the red in my ring. You see the crescent. That represents equality. You see the star. That represents justice. All we want, all these people want is the same principles that govern our universe. Freedom, justice, and equality. That's all they asking for. That's all they asking for. So, y'all stay tuned. I'll be coming back reporting to you. This is your brother Tigo, B-R-O-T-G-O on Twitter, @RoTigo, or Tommy Muhammad on Facebook. Follow me, stay with me, and make some comments, add to the discussion. Peace. Assalamu alaikum.